Are you a woman looking for a profitable home-based business idea? In this video, I'm going to teach you about what I think is the best job that you can do from home with no experience. If you are looking for more tips on how I have grown a successful home-based business, then hit that subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I upload a video every single week. My name is Elise Hanselman, and I have learned how to create a six-figure wellness business from the comfort of my own home. And I love helping people create passive income jobs from home. If you are a woman watching this video and looking for something different, then I implore you to consider having a wellness business with doTERRA. doTERRA offers the perfect opportunity for women to start their own home-based business without any prior experience. With the right tools and support, you can create a successful, thriving business that can help you achieve your financial goals and a sense of accomplishment. Whether you're looking to support your income, supplement it, or become your own boss, I can provide the resources and guidance needed for any pathway that you choose. I am going to give you 3 reasons to consider having a wellness business with doTERRA. Number 1. As women, we love to help people, and that is what your amazing job will be with doTERRA, helping people feel better naturally. All we do is offer suggestions and educations on why certified pure, tested grade essential oils could help someone with their health concerns. Number 2, it's flexible. If you are a mom or even have another job, I know that your time is limited and you need to have a flexible schedule. With having a wellness business, you have the freedom to choose when you work and when you don't. I love being able to coordinate my schedule to fit around my family. Number 3, low startup costs and no previous experience needed. If you decide to join doTERRA as a wellness advocate, you can join as a wellness advocate for as little as 1 oil if you need it, although I do recommend one of our discounted starter packages to help get you going. One of my favorite things about doTERRA is you don't need any experience at all. You have the opportunity to gain the skills and knowledge that you need to be successful. I like to say, you can earn as you learn. Let's talk a little bit more on what I truly consider to be the best home-based business for women and why you might want to partner with a company like doTERRA. I have been doing doTERRA and having my wellness business for about 7 years at the time of recording this video. And because I've been doing it for so long, I've come to find that people generally take one of 3 pathways when they end up joining doTERRA. The first pathway, or the first type of person that I've noticed, is someone who just wants to live the wellness lifestyle. So maybe it is someone who just wants to come in, be a customer. They have no interest in doing the business or sharing the products. They just want to live the wellness lifestyle and use our products on their family to live a better, more natural life. So if that sounds like your pathway, then that's amazing because we will educate you. We have tons of free resources. We really prioritize education and making sure that you know exactly what you're doing to feel like an essential oil expert and feel comfortable using these amazing products on your family. The second type of person is going to be the sharer. These are people who maybe you love the oils, you love our non-toxic products, and you're already thinking of a few friends or family that you might want to share these with. You might not know if you want to do the business yet, or maybe you are contemplating it, or maybe you genuinely just don't want to do the business. You just share things you love. We do that naturally, right? When you love a restaurant, you tell your friends about it. The same thing ends up happening with our products because they work so well. So if this sounds like you and you'd like to maybe just share with a few friends or family, there are a couple options that doTERRA has that you can actually get free products just for sharing, and you don't have to do the business. So we can definitely dive into that more if you have any inkling that sharing might be a good option for you and you just would like to get your products for free. Now, the third option is going to be somebody who genuinely wants to build a business, who wants to make an impact, who wants to earn an income. That is someone like myself, right? I now do this full time. It is my full-time job. And I now train other people who would like to also do the same as I have done. So those are genuinely the 3 different pathways that people can take when finding or joining doTERRA. So this particular video, I'm going to jump into more of the business side for people that might want to consider actually doing doTERRA as a business like I have done, because it is life-changing. It is the biggest blessing of my life. So why would you want to consider doTERRA? And why would you want to consider doTERRA right now? I have heard all kinds of different reasons, and I like to say they're kind of excuses sometimes, right? The market's saturated. I should have gotten earlier. Like, the company's already grown. So I'm here to de-myth all of those different reasonings, I should say, that I've heard of why, or people question on if they should do doTERRA as a business. So first of all, doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world. We have the most tested and most trusted oils on the planet. We're used by doctors and hospitals and tons of different healthcare facilities worldwide. The other thing that's very important to me is the company ethically and sustainably sourcing their products. And with doTERRA, I don't dive into it on this video, but if you want to Google or go to YouTube and just type in co-impact sourcing, that's actually doTERRA's initiative that they work directly with the farmers and cut out the middlemen so they know exactly what's going on with the plants. They teach the farmers how to properly care for and sustainably harvest the plants, and they let the farmers keep these farms that have been in their families for generations. doTERRA does not just come in, buy up the farms, and use it for themselves. So I love that they have these amazing partnerships with local small-scale growers and farmers. We're also open in 130 markets globally. What this means is that you can sell doTERRA to anyone. Like, we're not limited by just the demographic here in the USA. If you have family in Mexico or Russia or India or Chile or Argentina, like, we're all over the world. So I love that you can share these products with people that you know and love all over the world. We also have an amazing, generous compensation plan. We get paid in 5 different ways in doTERRA. And this is not the video where I'm going to do a detailed talk about the compensation plan. I do have a separate video if you want to look for that right here on my YouTube channel, where you can dive in and learn a little bit more about that. Now, in the network marketing industry, we do have something called a retention rate. And doTERRA's is one of the highest in the industry. And I'm going to tell you what this is and why it's important. A retention rate of a company is how many times that a brand new customer, after they order for their very first time, how many times are they reordering the product? And that is the retention rate. So with doTERRA, our retention rate is 65%. And that is truly phenomenal. And it makes for a really stable company. So 65% of your new customers are reordering the product within a year. Did you know that most direct sales or network marketing companies, the average retention rate is usually 20% or lower? I think that that is horrible. Like, if you're doing a business to get residual income, you need people reordering so that you're getting residual income, right? So if you don't have anybody ordering consistently, you're going to have to constantly be bringing in new people into your business. The reason why this hit me so personally is because when I've had to take time off for health reasons, family emergencies, having children, I was able to take time off my business, and my paychecks did not stop. Like, they actually grew because the retention rate is so high. My company, my business was just very stable. So I very much appreciate that doTERRA has a consumable product that people can reorder. And when people are reordering so much, it also tells you the product works, right? Because people aren't going to reorder something that's not working for them. So it just makes sense on so many levels. And I'm so appreciative of that high customer loyalty that we have at doTERRA. We also are a privately owned company. I love that our ownership team, which are the most incredible 7 human beings I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in my entire life, they have said that they are never going to go public. They are going to stay a private company. We're also debt-free with no outside funding. I find this to be such an accomplishment. Like, I've never seen another multi-billion-dollar company that does not have any outside funding or people who have invested in that company to help it grow. And we all know that when you have that outside funding, those people now have a say of how you run your company. And doTERRA has such a clear vision and mission and purpose of how they wanted to run this company and the impact that they wanted to make, in all over the world. They chose to not accept any outside funding from anyone else, so they do not have to veer from that vision, which I absolutely love and appreciate. So these are the common questions that I get when talking about the business to someone who may be considering it. Usually these questions are, how do I actually make money? How much time is involved? Could this really work for me? And then if I do want to move forward, what is the next step? So let's dive into those really quick. I should say that a really cool thing in doTERRA is that for someone like you who may be watching this, you're brand new, and let's say you decide to jump in and change your life and start this business. You're going to be focusing on the exact same things on a daily basis that I do 7 years in and a high-level leader in the company. I think that says a lot about the duplication model and that we truly just do these same simple steps over and over and over again. So when I sit down and I say, I'm going to be working my doTERRA business, these are the things that I focus on. I focus on sampling. And all that means is, who am I going to share the products with today? Who can I reach out to and bless their life and see if they are open to trying our products or essential oils? This can also be unintentional. You can be just living your life. I always use the example because I meet a lot of my new customers. I'm a mom and I'm at parks all the time. So I could be sitting next to a mom having a casual conversation. It ends up by the end of the day, I'm rubbing peppermint on her head because she has some tension. And that was her sample experience. And she got to see that our products actually work, right? The second thing I focus on is if someone has this, if they're interested in learning more about our products, we simply teach them about doTERRA. So we have a very basic essential oil 101 class that we teach, and it just goes over why doTERRA is different, more about our testing, results and our testing procedure, how we use the oil safely and effectively, and we just go over some basics like that. And now when you teach these, this can be in several different capacities. You can teach a class on Zoom, like I'm doing right now. You could meet a friend at a coffee shop. You could go to someone's house. You could gather a couple people in a living room and pass around the oils and have fun and teach them about doTERRA. There's so many different ways that you can, especially now that we have social media, there's so many different platforms that you can use to educate people on our products and why they could change someone's life. Now, when someone has learned about the products and they're ready to enroll and they would like to get started as a customer, we show them how to connect with doTERRA. I call us, we're just connectors, right? I don't have all this product at my house that I have to sell to people. I just connect people with the company so they know they're getting an insured, quality tested product right from the company. And that's it. And then we support them. So after I get any customer, and it doesn't matter if they buy one oil or a whole starter package, I continuously support them on their oil journey. So we have Facebook groups, free continuing education classes. We do texting education, email campaigns. I mean, we just have so many amazing ways to support people. And I think that's one of the things that truly sets our company apart, is the support and education that we continuously provide to our customers. The second question is, how much time is actually involved? If you just want to share a little bit, enough to just get your oils paid for, on average, this is going to be about 3 to 5 hours a week commitment. If you want to supplement your income, maybe you love your job and you don't want to quit, or maybe you just would love to take a family vacation every year with your doTERRA money. You can do about 5 to 15 hours a week to supplement your income. And then if you want to be your own boss, make an impact, do this as a business, and have the possibility of replacing your income, that's going to be about 15 to 30 hours a week commitment. So I will always say the disclaimer, this is no guarantee. This is not saying if you work this much that 100% you're going to replace your income. It completely depends on so many different factors, you yourself, and what you're actually doing within those hours to ensure that you have a successful business. Now, this is a really great average of the different incomes that you can make depending on what rank in doTERRA could be your goal. So again, this is no guarantee of income. I will never say if you work 2 years, you're automatically going to be a gold, making that average of almost $5,000 a month. I have people who have moved faster than the averages, and I have people who have moved way slower than the averages. So again, the individual results will greatly vary. And you can always look at doTERRA's income disclosure statement by just Googling that, or I'll post it in my description as well. So, but just take a look at the averages so it gives you a good goal of what to shoot for. If you, again, are wanting to just do doTERRA in your spare time and do that 3 to 5 hours a week, you can possibly hit the rank of elite and be making around $300 to $400 a month. If you're doing it full time, you can see that you definitely have the possibility of going all the way and completely replacing your income if that is a goal of yours. So again, I'll leave this screen on for just a second so you can kind of look at the different averages and see what the monthly average income is per doTERRA's 2019 income disclosure statement, and on average, how many months or years that it takes people to hit those ranks. What I do want people to see is, again, yes, you can go slower or faster. This is just the average, but what company can you join with no experience needed, no background? You could walk in, never even having used an essential oil or had done network marketing before, like me, and come in and truly make such a big impact on your finances, your family, and change your life completely with no experience at all. Like, I think that's such an incredible possibility when you're partnering with a company like doTERRA. So what would be the next step? Let's say that you really want to learn more. This was obviously just a snippet of what I personally consider the best home-based business for women. Again, especially if you're a mom and you are really wanting to focus on the flexibility of when you work and when you don't, and also using a product that you truly care about and that has changed your life and that you're using every day on your family. Like, how awesome to have it so just meshed and intertwined in your life that you can share it so easily by just talking testimonials of what it's done for your family. I think that's great. So the next step with doTERRA, if you want even more detailed information on the benefits of having a wellness business and how it can change your life, you can download or you can fill out the Work With Me application. I have it right here in my description. Please know that if you fill this out, you do not have to make any decisions. If you just want to connect with me, we can Zoom, hop on the phone, and I can answer any questions or send you any more detailed information about the doTERRA business. Then you can go ahead and fill that out and I'll connect with you. Another resource that does dive deep into more of like network marketing and residual income and what that means and a deeper dive on that, you can download the free home-based business guide. I have it again in my YouTube profile and in the description below. And always remember, I am going to be posting weekly videos on how I live my life naturally, what is the next step for any part of your oil journey. So again, whether you'd like to become a customer or have more questions on doing the business. So make sure to subscribe and like my channel, and I will see you on the next week's video. Bye, guys.